बिहान उठेपछि पानी लिन जान्छु सके नि नसके नि बल गरेर बोक्नुपर्छ त्यति दुईटा भाडा छ
Even I can't like carry that 20 liters of jerry cans in my back. You know, like it's very tough. These children are really strong actually, and they are in desperate need of water. That's why they do it.
You know, basically when you see a community, initially the question asked is, do they have enough water? And the answer here in Dahakhani was no.
Literally they were saying to me, asking to me that, you know, please come and then please help us. We are in a dire need of water.
I was down by the current source that, you know, dries up part of the year, and there's a mom and her little child. He couldn't have been more than 4 or 5. And she was holding his hand, a big jug of water, and they were struggling down a hill, across some rocks and some very standing, really nasty water, just to get enough water to then hike back up to their house. There's a huge need here, and it's not only going to be a clean drink that these folks get through this program, they're going to have water for their agriculture, for their crops, so that they can get out of this, you know, kind of cycle of poverty. The water is such a domino effect for them. This program, a big part of why we came here was because the community wanted ownership. So they came with roughly 20% of the total program, being that they provided all the unskilled labor, and they've really seen this all the way through, involving their water use committee, and really in a lot of ways they're hosting us in this program.
जस हाम्रो कम्युनिटी छ एटी कम्युनिटी छ उनीहरुकोमा एजुकेसन कम र उसको आर्थिकको गरिबीको मात्र कम हो तर उनीहरु मनको ठुलो छ मनको धनी छ एकअर्कामा सहयोग गर्न र उ गर्न तम तयार हुन्छ जहिले पनि मलाई कमिटी एकदम राम्रो लाग्छ
A few years ago we decided to go deep, to provide a comprehensive program no matter where we work. It's not only access, we're working on filtration, and then we're also providing sanitation and hygiene education. And then on top of that you've got tons of volunteers who are coming into this program and they're serving in community. They're building relationships.
So physically not so pretty, being knee deep in mud, not exactly awesome. But when you get to see the families that it's helping, that's where the beauty really comes out, and you get to be with the people whose houses are going to be impacted by the water that's coming.
What was easy to figure out is that there was a spring further up in the community, in the hills here, that had plenty of water flowing out. So we decided to take that, build basically an intake there to stream water down the mountain into a reservoir tank. And that reservoir tank will benefit 160 households, 1,800 people, and a school of 500 students.
When you hike up to the water source and you see how far it is, you can really get an idea that the work has been labor intensive. The whole village has come together, volunteers have come here together, and we've made 45-minute hikes to 20-minute walks, picking up rocks, throwing rocks, mixing concrete. As far as labor goes, it has been more intensive than I could have imagined, and then it's also been fantastic to see people come together and use their strength together.
If there wouldn't be any community involvement, then there would not be like a sense of ownership. Now, since they've been working hard, I'm definitely sure that these guys are going to protect this source.
You know, countless volunteers come home and they say, yeah, I worked, but I got more out of it than I put in.
I want my children to see there's a bigger picture. I think that this coming out here and putting the sweat and tears in is showing that.
You're here sweating, you're in the journey, and you're alongside guys who I call family. It gives me so much inspiration to take back home and really tell folks about who we are and what we believe in, because I've seen it with my own eyes, and I've gotten my hands dirty and I've sweat.
as I cut this, we hope that this water will be a blessing to you and your community and your families.
यो चाहिँ हाम्रो सबैको लागि चाहिँ एउटा आशीर्वाद बनोस् भन्दै हुन्थ्यो उहाँ चाहिँ